What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. It's STEVEE the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to talk Eagles and Cardinals this Sunday at 1 o'clock. This is going to be another tough game for the Eagles because it's another game for the Eagles to overcome. I say that because the Arizona Cardinals, more specifically Larry Fitzgerald, always finds a way to ruin it for the Eagles, right? Like, I don't know. It's like he has an agenda against us or something. I personally don't know what it is, but he just seems to show out every time he faces the Eagles, bane of our existence, even when they were part of the division. So with that being said, I'm sorry, guys. My head is not into it. You know, something happened to me yesterday, but maybe I'll make it into a video. But the scary thing is about Larry Fitzgerald and our secondary, like Jalen Mills and Rasul Douglas and Patrick Robinson. I don't feel all that comfortable with them on Larry Fitzgerald. We had Ronald Darby, yeah, but shoot. Hopefully we get Fletcher Cox back in this game. Hopefully, and the thing is, our defense is a bend but don't break defense, right? And it's funny because I can't believe, it's like I said in my last video, I can't believe it's quarter of the season's already over, 12 games to go, and we are the top of the NFC East. The rest of the NFC East has a tough game. Well, I don't want to say tough. The Cowboys got Aaron Rodgers, so that's going to be tough. The Redskins are on a bye week, and the Chargers and the Giants face each other. The Giants better win this one. I mean, dang, they go 0-5. Somebody about to go 0-5. That's gonna be horrible. The only teams you expect to go 0-5 are the Browns. Like, oh my God, somebody about to go 0-5. If the Giants can't beat the Chargers, I'm sorry. They have no run game. Okay, they really don't. So it's not like they're gonna all of a sudden run over the Chargers. But you know who does have a run game? Well, a better run game? That's the Eagles. LeGarrette Blount. And what was the key to us winning last week? LeGarrette Blount and the run game. How about the week before? LeGarrette Blount and the run game. What's going to be the key this week? LeGarrette Blount and the run game. Because the Chargers were the 31st team against the run, and the Cardinals are 32nd. So they're probably going to expect the Eagles to run the ball. But there's a difference between expecting and stopping. So if they stop them, okay, but I don't see that happening, so we have a very good chance of going 4-1. If we go 4-1, and I expect the Cowboys to lose, so they'll be 2-3 going into their bye, we'll have a 2-game lead on the NFC East. Everyone's sitting here saying, oh, the Eagles were 3-1 last year, they were 3-0, and look what happened, they were 7-9. Well, you know what? That was a different Eagles team. That was a team that had no receiver. Now these receivers are better. Are they like life-saving better? No, but I mean they're better than what we had last year. And the defense, again, it's a bend but don't break defense, and the run game is definitely much better than last year too. Doug, you've been doing a great job these past couple of weeks, so don't disappoint us now. Okay, don't disappoint us now. We've got to continue to run the ball. Continue to use LeGarrette Blount. Continue to use Corey Komet and Wendell Smallwood. You got to do these things, man, because it's working. It's working. So Carson Wentz and been playing phenomenal. Jake Elliott, ever since he kicked that 61-yard field goal, phenomenal. Keep up the good work, man. Let's look. Carson Palmer is not a very mobile quarterback, okay? So our defensive line should eat him up. They really should. It'll be even better with Fletcher Cox back. Without David Johnson, everyone else is pretty much old. This is an old team, okay? So we should be able to go in there. And you know what? The funny thing is, like I said last year, I said this. Everyone said, "Oh my God, the Eagles were 3-1 last year. They were 3-0. Well, this is a different Eagles team. You know what people said about the Warriors this past season? They said that the Warriors, Cleveland fans were like, "Oh yeah, well the Warriors were up 2-0 last year in the finals. Look what happened." Yeah, That was a different Warriors team, and they saw that. That's the reason why the finals were over in 5 games. This is a different Eagles team. You want to know why? Because last year the Eagles were 1-7 on the road. This year they are 2-1 on the road. Okay, so I mean, yeah, the Eagle fans took over Chargers, but at the end of the day, it's still a road game. At the end of the day, the Eagles are winning these close games. They couldn't win last year. So, I mean, and again, they were against winless teams, yes. But at the end of the day, you got to beat the team that's in front of you. You got to beat the team that's on the other side of the ball. So, you know what? I don't want to hear any excuses of, oh, well, you beat the 0-4 Giants. Okay, but they got Odell Beckham Jr. and they got a great defense. Oh, well, you beat the San Diego Chargers. Okay, well, they have a Hall of Fame quarterback over there on the other side of the ball. So, what are you trying to say? And they have a great defensive line with Joey Bosa and Ingram, who, by the way, did not even sniff Carson Wentz thanks to Jason Peters and Lane Johnson. Great job, guys. So, I mean, what other excuses do you want to use? I mean, people just don't want to see the Eagles succeed. I mean, it's the lack of respect that the Eagles get. I mean, even Colin Cowherd, whatever his name is, yesterday said that Eagles are the dumbest fans in sports because we let Andy Reid go and that we ran him out of town. No, and we did not run Andy Reid out of town. Andy Reid's time was up, okay? Yeah, it was great what he did in his early part of his career, but at the end of the day, do we have a Super Bowl? No, we don't. And all those coaches that he compared Andy Reid to on his show, oh, Andy Reid has a better winning record than all of them. What? They all have Super Bowl rings, sir. If Bill Belichick got his team to the AFC Championship game Bill Belichick's a great coach. But if he didn't have a Super Bowl, if Tom Brady didn't have a Super Bowl, weren't 5-time Super Bowl champions, if they haven't been to 7 Super Bowls together, I'm pretty sure that Bill Belichick would be out of there. Why? Because you're not producing. At the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. He couldn't win the big ones when he needed to. And at the end of the day, the Eagles and Andy Reid need to separate themselves. Andy Reid will always be remembered to us Eagles fans as the greatest coach in Eagles history. If he does not win a Super Bowl for Kansas City, he will always be remembered as an Eagle. Trust me, he will. Eventually, one day, he's going to be done. And maybe he'll come back to Philadelphia where he rightfully belongs. He'll probably go into the Eagles Hall of Fame. But I'm telling you this right now, we did not run him out. His time was done. It was up. I mean, look, his final, let's look at his final, what was it? When he left, 2012. Let's look at his final 3 years. His final 3 years in Philadelphia. 10-6, 8-8, 4-12. Do you see the pattern here? We were going down. I mean, what more do you want me to say? Like, how do you go? His time was up. His time was up. So don't give me that crap of, oh, the Eagles fans are dumb. No, we're not dumb. It's just his time was up, Shoot, what do you want me to say? So the Eagles have a very good chance to go 2 games up in the NFC East. This is a different Eagles team, man. That's all I can tell you. Carson Wentz is better. The offensive line has been playing much better. It's things are just better. You can just tell. You can see it that the Eagles players are like, nah, we're not gonna go down like this. We're not gonna let you disrespect us. We're not gonna let you walk over us. We're a tough team to play, especially at home. I said last year when Aaron Rodgers came in that just because we're great at home doesn't mean we underestimate Aaron Rodgers. Just because we're at home doesn't mean we underestimate Larry Fitzgerald or the Arizona Cardinals. They are 2-2. Yes, they are a very talented team. But at the end of the day, they are still known as the Eagles killers, and we got to put that down to bed. What have we done? Kirk Cousins and them have beaten us like 5 straight times. We ended that. We couldn't win close games. We ended that. We couldn't win on the road. We ended that. We couldn't figure out a way to beat Phillip Rivers and the Chargers because they always owned us. We ended that. What better way to continue that trend by beating the Arizona Cardinals, by beating Larry Fitzgerald? We can end that. And if we do that, I'm telling you right now, people better start respecting us. People better look at us and say, you know what? The Eagles are way much better than I thought they were going to be, Everyone had the Cowboys and the Giants. Heck, they even had the Redskins. But they said, you know what? The Eagles, they're going to be 8-8. They're not going to do that good this year. Well, you know what? We're beating teams that we shouldn't be beating. Okay, the Giants should be better than us. The Cardinals should be better than us. The Chargers should be better than us, but you know what? We're going there and we're handling our business. And what's even what's more impressive is we're doing this basically injured. I mean, because we done lost Darren Sproles for the season. We lost Fletcher Cox. We lost Jordan Hicks for a little bit. We lost Darby, and yet somehow we still look like this? Are you kidding me right now? Do not sleep on this Eagles team. The same goes for the Eagles. Like I said, they don't deserve to sleep on them. Oh, who we got? Oh, please, we don't need to worry about them. No, I said they don't deserve it. But also, you need to think the same exact way when you see this Eagles team. You need to say, oh man, they got Carson Wentz. Okay, up and coming quarterback. Oh man, they got like Garrett Blount. You know they're gonna run him up the middle. Oh man, they got Alshon Jeffrey. That man's a great receiver. They got Torrey Smith. He can stretch the field. You know, they got a great defensive line. This team can do this. They've proven that they are a better team, and they have proven that they can battle through adversity. That's what the great teams do. I don't know what that is. There we go. So with that being said, score prediction time. I say the Eagles win this game 28-21, because I think Larry Fitzgerald's going to keep them in the game. You saw what he did against the Cowboys secondary, you know, so imagine what he'll do to ours. Now, the Cowboys defense isn't better than our defense, but I'm just saying, though. So I think 28-21 is good. I think Carson Wentz once again drives the Eagles down the field, gets us that win. We'll be 4-1. The Cowboys will lose, hopefully. The Giants better win. Shoot, I mean, I don't care if they lose, but I'm just saying you got an opportunity to at least go 1-4. I mean, come on. And the Redskins are on their bye, so got a great opportunity here, guys. Cannot waste it. Cannot waste it. So with that being said, that's about it. Catch me next time. And if you're not down with that, I've got 3 words for you. Fly, Eagles, fly. Peace out, y'all.